All right, folks, welcome back for another episode. I wanted to welcome my next guest. Today, we have a true veteran in the rap game, a lyricist whose grind, consistency, and fearless voice have earned him respect from Philly to Europe and all over internationally. He's done it all with rich, rugged bars, over distinct production, always staying authentic, has such a dope delivery. Beyond his clever wordplay and gritty but smooth delivery, his influence lies in bridging scenes throughout the international circuits, creating a legacy that will last for generations. I wanted to welcome Maylay Sparks to the show. How are you?
Thank you very much for having me on, man.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Absolutely,
This
man.
camera and all this stuff is foggy, man. What's happening, man? How's it down there in Indonesia? You
It's
bumping
not
to
bad.
Russell Simmons yet?
I have
I'm trying to
not,
fix your
man.
camera.
That's a good point.
You ain't
Uh,
bumping to Russell yet?
no, man, that is funny, man. I have not. That'd be kind of cool to run into him one day.
Man, that would be the shit right there. That would be the
Yeah,
best interview ever. That's
knowledge,
a
man.
million. That's a million plus streams right there on the come out.
That's that's true. Well, good, man. I'm super excited to get into it. I appreciate you making time. Pretty crazy. I'm in Indonesia. You are in Denmark. And man,
Yes.
lots to talk about. I used to listen to you way back in the day before I started rapping, and just one of my heroes. So I get a chance to rap with you right now. I'm super excited. Before we talk into your storied career, can we just talk about where you were born, where you grew up, and where home is today,
Okay.
as I mentioned?
Okay. Yeah, I'm born and bred West Philadelphia, born and raised, 52nd Street. You know what I mean? So I was raised in the hip hop culture, Schoolie D, Steady B, you know what I mean? Hilltop Hustlers, you know what I'm saying? The Tough Crew, all that stuff, DJ Cash Money. That was my upbringing. I had an opportunity to come out here. Bobito gave me a phone call, Bobito, Super Bobito. Radio changed my life for real, for real. He gave me a call one day and asked me if I would like to go to Europe to do a tour. And I said, yeah, man. Why the fuck not? It was one of the best tours, one of the best decisions that I ever made. I came over here to do a super big festival with many notable groups at the time: Dilated Peoples, Cardinal Official,
Damn.
Nonfiction. It was 23 of us. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Let's see, A Butters and them, J Treads. I mean, like we were doing amazing tours back then because the promoters would spread the money out instead of just paying a lump fee, a large fee to a headliner. You know what I'm saying? So it was like major groups on the tour, and the Roots were the headliner on the tour. So I had an opportunity to come out, the Last Emperor and everybody like that. And I
Woo!
jumped off stage and
Yeah.
broke my leg at the
Oh, hey.
festival. That's the song Claiming Respect with me and Dilated Peoples, The Last Emperor. I jumped off the stage like the third or fourth song of my set, broke my leg, went to the hospital like several, like about an hour. I won't say several hours, but a couple hours away from where we were doing the festival. And I was stuck there for a couple of days. And I was like, man, I'm not going home because people are never going to believe I came out here to go on tour. So I asked the lady, can I smoke a joint? She put me in a wheelchair, rolled me outside to smoke a joint. And I said, man, I'm moving here, yo. I ain't never go home. Never.
Dude, like I'm
You know what I'm
so
saying? So that was like one of my introductions to Copenhagen. I said, damn, yo, they rolled me outside to smoke a joint in the hospital. That's just how laid back and cool people were. And the connections and the music and the vibe was just so great. It wasn't such a big transition for me to
yeah.
move from Philadelphia to Copenhagen. Even better. You know what I mean? I was like, what the fuck am I missing at home, basically? You know what I mean? I ended up staying here, making a family, working with DJ Typhoon,
Okay.
doing major tours with Peter Peace Place and Soul Kitchen, you know what I mean, with Mass Influence, The
Yeah.
Far Side, DJ Eclipse, and everybody bringing everybody out from the States, The Arsonist, and many more. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I just ended up staying here, made a family, made it a home, you know?
That's amazing. And I read that story and so it's actually cool to hear it from your mouth. And hey, that's amazing that you ended up staying out there. And I mean you were doing music before social media came out and the internet wasn't really what it is today. And so I mean you just you still maintain your drive and you continue to do it all over these years and still making hits. And
That was
so
really a big thing because hip hop
yeah.
was personal and like you had to reach out, you had to go to the events to see the people.
Mhm.
had to really interact with human beings. You had to take your records to the store.
Yeah.
You had to, converse. You had to, and you had to make a connection with people to really feel your shit. Like there was guardrails.
Yeah.
Like somebody would tell you, man, this shit is corny. Go back to the lab, fix it up. I love you, but it sucks. You know what I mean? And then you go back and you go start doing things better, and you know what I mean? You learn to appreciate the hate. We didn't call it hate then. That was just calling keeping it a buck, keeping it 100, keeping it real. That's where keeping it real comes from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that's what makes our generation a little bit, I guess, focused on the quality better more than the quantity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think I get that appreciation for, like, even so now we're more into making limited edition vinyl, different things like that, because I'm from that era.
Yeah.
That I really didn't make the adjustments so well. Yeah, to the digital age. And, we were making fun of the shit because I would have dudes on tour with me doing blogs and all that, fucking laughing and like, man, put the camera down, dude.
Yeah.
And I, my cool cute shit, like, fuck a computer, man. We going to Bermuda. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're right. It was.
But these guys are, now leading the way.
Yeah.
They're leading the way, man. And all of that is paid off. So respect to that. In my case, the transition I really didn't transition too well in the early stages of the internet.
I was living in Cali when I first heard about you. I picked up your 12-inch, The Usual Style. That was my introduction to Maylay Sparks.
Much appreciation as well. I really appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
Hey, it's like whenever you could get your hands on music-wise, the internet wasn't really popping off yet, and you were just learning music by word of mouth, and so.
But that wasn't my first single. That was my first Maylay Sparks single.
No, that's right. That was just my first introduction to you. Because
so it was my first introduction to Maylay Sparks as well. And since we on that, I might as well tell you why that happened. Is because when my friend was establishing his independent label, and I was going through me signing to Judgment Records, RCA with Joe Nicolo from Rough House Records previously.
That's right.
I just wanted to find my own identity instead of being so much attached to Rashid and Ill-Advised.
Okay.
And Baby Black had already always been calling me Maylay. You know what I mean? Because he thought I was a little Coco Tasso, and then I always be sparking weed. So he's like, yo, Maylay Spark. So I got that accent from Baby Black. From Ill-Advised.
Yeah.
He's like Rob Maylay. If you listen to all the Rashid and Ill-Advised records, he'd be like, my man Rob Maylay. You know what I'm saying? And always Sparks mad ism.
You dropped the rod though from and just went with Maylay Sparks after that.
Yeah, because I was already Rashid and Ill-Advised, but I just thought if I wanted to step aside from just doing the Rashid and Ill-Advised things and try to formulate my own identity and my new music ideas and perception of how I want to do things, because as a group, it's very hard for everybody to agree on doing everything.
Yeah.
So a lot of the stuff that I wanted to do with the group, I had a chance to do by creating the Maylay Sparks persona and then rocking with that.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. I jumped way ahead of when you were still going by Rashid and rocking with Ill-Advised. And so to me, I wasn't surprised that you were living in Denmark, man. You were always doing international stuff. Your debut album you dropped in Japan. And just, you were
Wasabi, man, that was a great opportunity. I wish you would have followed through all the way.
You were always touring and stuff. And so that would be cool. I guess let me ask you real quick, what was your introduction to music? What was the stuff that your parents or family or friends were listening to when you were young?
I've always been involved in music and like the industry part of it, because my pop used to manage Phil Simon, Third World, Peaches and Herb.
Whoa,
you know what I mean?
Crazy.
So I used to always be running around with my dad to meetings in New York and putting up posters for the shows that he had with Ashford and Simpson and different things like that. So I was always into the Philly soul sound, always, you know what I mean? And a lot of the 70s records, whether it be reggae, Afrobeat, whatever, I just had a wide spectrum of music. And then also coming from Philly, and just I would expect everywhere. They didn't really get on thing with this is the Power 101 hip hop station or the R&B station. Like growing up for me, they played everything. They just played good music. So like growing up, I would hear everything from the Eagles, the Peaches and Herb, the motherfucking Herbie Hancock, you know what I'm saying, the Average White Band, you know what I'm saying, like Kenny Rogers and shit with Lionel Richie, like, you know what I'm saying, it was a great time to grow up with music because music transcended back then, you know what I mean? And it was just one community, really. You know what I'm saying? Except like a lot of extreme shit, of course, that, you know, we probably all don't like, but you know what I mean?
That's a great point. Yeah, music was awesome in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Yeah, it was a good time. I've got just fond memories of the music from that time. And at some point, you get introduced to rap. You recall the first rap song that you heard?
Yeah, Sugar Hill Gang, also Grandmaster Caz, and we used to watch the Uptown tapes and all that.
Okay.
So it'd be like Busy Bee and all them rocking with DJ Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? So mixtapes and all that was a big thing.
Okay.
Back in the day. So we really, it's the tri-state. So Philly, Jersey, New York, we always used to have the battles between Philly versus New York. And I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? So the mixtapes flowing back and forth with Spoonie G. And you know what I mean? Like, just crazy shit, man. It's like, you know, hip hop basically was the soundtrack of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, every phase of hip hop was a part of my life and a part of what was happening in my life and the movement, because hip hop had a message then. You know what I'm saying? Like, hip hop was part of the generation. You know what I mean? Where now I feel as though, like, I don't want to hate on the YNs and all that and shit, but the music doesn't have a bridge. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we did, like, even my mom now and my grandpa, God bless him, 100 years old, they be like, what happened to that hip hop you used to do, man? You know what I'm saying? Because it used to remind them of some music they used to love. Yeah. Because you use a James Brown sample or some Miles, or even if you use like a Steve Winbush record, then my friend's mom would be like, damn, that's banging. You know what I mean? One of those friends or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Music connected generations.
Yeah.
I think that the music now is so far left field that it hasn't really carried in the old traditions and this generation. So hip hop has been like a generational thing for me. You know what I mean? The first record I ever bought was Calling Captain Rock.
Wow. Holy
Calling Captain Rock. The guy said, come on now. 50,000 feet, I said, I'm Captain Rock. You know what I mean?
Dude, what a great time for music. Oh, and sugar.
Exactly. Like, you used to go to the record store, man. You could smell the records, the incense. You know what I mean? Everything in there, the penny candy. Yeah. You know, that was the shit. Getting your allowance to go buy a record. Oh. You know what I mean?
Hey, you're part of an amazing roster of rappers and groups that come out of Philadelphia, right? I mean, the list goes on. The Roots, Jazzy Jeff, Dice Raw, Eagle Freeway. Man, Will Smith, everything is crazy. Yeah, did you guys run into each other all the time? I know you did stuff with Malik B.
Most definitely.
And that had to be a trip.
Most definitely. And the good thing was I lived on 52nd Street, which is like Harlem's 125th Street. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So 52nd Street, it's West Philly's main street. So everybody used to come through there. Will Smith, Jazzy Jeff, me and him used to have the same barber. So I grew up knowing he was my old man. Then they had the park jams all the time with Cash Money. I worked with all these people as a young kid growing up, wanting to be a part of hip hop, even if they gave me throwaway beats or just I was going past Jeff Block, looking at his car in front of his mom's crib, like, that's Jeff shit, you know what I'm saying? Schoolie D.
Dang, that's
Schoolie D is from 52nd Street, you know what I'm saying? And the YMCA used to always have jams every week. Yeah. So on the YMCA on 52nd Street, like MC Light, MC Shan, you know what I mean? Like, everybody used to come rock out every Friday night at the YMCA. So as a youth, you know, it was just there, man. That was a part of my life every day of my life. You know what I mean? Rakim, the whole shit, man.
And what finally made you pick up a pencil to start writing raps? What, like,
my man Sean G, God bless the dead. Sean G was one of the first rappers in Philly before Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff to get a major record deal.
Okay.
He actually did the soundtrack for No Mission is Impossible. And he worked with the Aleems, who actually did Eric B. and Rakim's
Oh,
Paid in
wow.
Full album.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And DJ Doc Rodriguez at Power Play. And he was from Philly, from 55th Street. And one of my best friends was producing several songs on that album at that time. So as a young kid, I used to hang around the crib while he was recording this album and shit, man, for No Missions Impossible. Yeah, this is hip hop history. You could Google it, check it out. You know what I'm saying? His name is Sean G. He's from 55th and Girard Avenue. He's one of the first Philly rappers ever signed to RCA. And the same manager, he had the group called Double Image. If you remember Double Image with L Nation and all that, they was on NIA.
Okay.
The same record with DJ Shan back in the day, Double Image, The Image. You know what I'm saying? Easy Jace and DJ Snow. You know what I mean? Funk Wizard Snow, who used to be on the radio with Mimi Brown and Lady B back in the day. So it's like, you know, so growing up, I always had them people around me. So it always kept me intrigued, and I used to always be to hang around, and I used to just pick up a pen and write, or try to DJ, or try to break. You know what I'm saying? I just because they were like 4 or 5 years older than me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's been my hip hop life. DJ Naz, like I said, park jams. That was the thing back in the day. So you always had these battles. So it'd be like Steady B versing, you know what I'm saying, somebody from down my way. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like Steady B versing, you know what I mean, my man Sean G or Schoolie D, because we from 52nd Street. They from Hilltop. And then, you know what I mean? It was always like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's why people had skills, because you had to battle. You had to be good.
That's true, man. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? You had to be good. Sit on the sideline.
Obviously, you entered the time where ciphers were big and everybody was just out, like you mentioned, at the park, and hip hop was just a way of life for you guys. And so, yeah, that's quite amazing. It was definitely a good time for sure, from all the stories I've heard from folks living in Philly and the East Coast. And it's yeah, it sounds like an amazing time to be in.
Man, it was because it was a movement, not just socially, but culturally, trying to make an improvement. Like, people had a statement to make. People had their own identity at stake. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't clones. You know what I'm saying? Referring to my man Black Thought, it wasn't no clones. My man Mars Co-op. Feel me? Everybody had a different identity, and that's why you really enjoyed the music, because you could understand what somebody else was, or even if you didn't, you would get an understanding from learning somebody else's culture, how somebody else rock on the West Coast, and you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean, like Hump really changed the game. Like I big up to my man Shock, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
You know what I mean? Because him doing that with the Humpty thing and all that really changed the game, because on the East Coast we were so into the rap and the gang, not gangster rap, but just cool ass gangster rap. Like, you know what I mean?
It wasn't like party music.
It wasn't party music. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's like the weather. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, he's got Tim's on and it's hard out there. You know what I mean? If you getting it, you talk about the Friday night you having fun, popping down Perignon or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they came in with a have fun aspect again.
Yeah. Humpty Hump. Yep. Yeah. Humpty Dance. I'm sorry.
Music. And then making. Yeah, no, I hear you. Into making, you know, the identities of not having to look a certain way, sound a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So that right there evolved around, you know what I mean, the Tribe Called Quest, the De La Souls, and all that. And then you had your teachers. You had Brand Nubian, and you had Public Enemy, and you had KR1. You know what I'm saying? You had Rakim. So if you wasn't getting your education in school, you was getting it off the street.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So that's the difference.
And at some point, you meet folks by the name of, you meet Baby Black, you meet Mr. Lish, and Ill Advised comes into the scene.
But I know them, like, they live around my way. And, my fault. But they live around my way, so we can skip to that, and then let's get into our teenage years and graduation, meeting Higher Mighty again. Because they from Philly. But, you know, they the downtown kids and all that. Until I went to school downtown, you know what I'm saying, I got reconnected with them because they went to the private schools, and I started going to a magnet school. So then when they went to MIT, we met John Schechter, who was working at the Source and doing things with Dave. You know what I mean? Dave Mays and all that.
That is
You know
crazy.
what I mean? And that's when we started putting together the Eastern Conference projects.
That's right. That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? But Alchemist, because Alchemist was going to Columbia, you know what I mean? Doing his thing.
So you guys were all friends before doing music, or did you guys know each other before music, or you met through the music scene?
Yeah, like you know, we're all like in our teens, man. And that listen, that spawned the first records, but the first actual record with myself, Mr. Eon and High and Mighty, is on the Rashid, The Life I Live record.
Oh
With
man.
DJ Miz, Kid Swift, God Bless the Dead, and the High and Mighty. That's my original single. That's the first record that ever was released with all of us on it.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Before the Eastern Conference records came out. And that was in 1995, distributed by Fat Beats. So that was our first record ever for all of us.
Man.
Then after that, we started doing the Eastern Conference records together, which was Captivating, Cultivating, and then all those singles, Open Mic Night,
Industry Party, Bum Rusher.
So that's all around the same time before 99. You know what I mean?
So were you guys doing the Rashid and the Ill Advised stuff? Did that happen right after 95? Was that like late?
Nah, there was Ill Advised. You know, they Ill Advised put out their record Through the Eye.
Yep.
Then I had my singles. It's the Industry Party, Bum Rusher. And then they put out another single with
which is dope.
You know what I mean? That was like that. And then we was like, fuck it, we might as well just rock together as a group.
Yeah.
Combine on this shit. We wasted money.
Yeah.
Doing different studio sessions and putting out different records.
Yeah.
Let's just put out a record together. You know what I mean?
And so you joined them. Were they on Quake City before you? And then you joined them afterwards, or?
Nah, I was the first to call. I started Quake City with Newton Cohen too. And Zori Edwards, who was Patti LaBelle's son.
Oh, dude, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was a plus. And but you know, the thing is, he was reluctant to use that, man.
That's a dope name.
Didn't pan out to us until the end because he really wasn't about using that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That his mom, he wanted to use his own name and different things like that. So we was like, okay, cool, fuck it, man. We use our talent. No problem, dude. You know what I mean? Yeah. But towards the end, when he realized how this business really worked, then we started using his mom's influence a little bit.
Yeah.
Help us out. And then us going out to LA.
Yeah.
Doing a wake up show. Linked up with DJ 1980. So that's bringing you into 2000 before the Maylay Sparks thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was like 1986, Internal Affairs.
Right, and then see from around the way. Then we did Unusual Styles.
Yeah.
Right.
And you guys put out some
Industry
stuff.
Party. We did Industry Party on Russia. Man, we was dropping vinyl. We was dropping shit like a pigeon, man.
Yeah.
It was good to make records. And the records was feasible.
How did you guys end up hooking up with Japan then, doing all those projects?
The label Blue Dolphin is actually located in Culver City, California.
Oh, that's crazy.
And Zori's mom, her mansion was in Culver City, California. And these people were like her neighbors and shit.
Oh,
and they were the label. They only had. They listen. And when you look at the lineup, the label only had Dr. Dre when he was on the Home Wrecking Crew.
What?
All this shit. You can look it up right now. So I was actually signed to the same label as Dr. Dre.
That is crazy.
In 1995, 1996, yo. Yeah. So they had the Home Wrecking Crew. Used to do like video productions and different things like S tapes and all this type of shit. But the only group they had that was successful was the Home Wrecking Crew with Dr. Dre, yo.
Oh, holy shit.
And his mom knew the guy who owned the label, and he gave us the license still to do the record. Yep, I still got the Christmas card, man, and all that. You know what I'm saying? To this day. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was at the crib and all that to grab it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's some real shit. Yep, I was on the label. I was signed with Dr. Dre, man. Fuck it, that's history.
Yeah, sure is.
No, seriously though, that's an honor. But to see how other people's careers have progressed and different things like that, you know, life ain't over. Quincy Jones ain't make Thriller until he was 50. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I didn't realize you were that old.
So you live with those type of aspirations. You know, it's music. It's not sports where you retire because your knees are bad or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can do music forever, and you never know when that opportunity is going to prevail for you, or when you're going to have that opportunity to step in, or you're never going to know when the old things you've done have become new again. Like we seeing right now, this resurgence in vinyl and all that. I'm loving that, man.
Yeah.
That's my sustainability. I don't make no money off the internet or nothing, but we still tour, we still sell records because now collectors want to buy records. You know what I'm saying? And those who bought records never stopped buying records.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's one thing I always respected about, like the house genre and shit, because a house DJ could put out a fucking record twice a month, yo.
Yeah.
And dudes will come from work, unloosen a tie and shit and start digging, looking for that one or two singles to play this weekend at his mansion and shit, or when he in the bees and chilling. You know what I mean? And that's how hip hop is again. Like with the Griselda thing and all that, that shit gave new inspiration, a new love, a new art form, a renaissance, because it's made hip hop and art a collectible. You know what I mean? It's now a novelty. So less is best. You know what I'm saying? You selling records for $50, $60. Some records are going for $100. I go in the store sometime to buy some of my records. I can't even afford them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To make it an art form in that sense is even better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just cater to the people who truly love the art form and respect the music. Because the numbers don't mean shit, because them people ain't buying shit. Them people ain't coming to your shows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Them people are not showing love or calling me up on the phone like people like you from Indonesia saying, man, yo, with respect to the music, I really, truly love and respect that. Other artists ain't getting that. Motherfuckers just dropping shit on the internet, making 10 albums a month. You feel me? So
100% agree.
when I signed with Joe, going back to the Cypress Hill thing, when I signed with Joe Nicolo, who owns House Records with Chris Sports, told me it's like sell millions of records. He'll sell that relationship. And it's on the same label with Bon Jovi.
Okay.
Let me show you. I think they got some records in here. Let me look behind his Versace robes and shit he got in this motherfucker.
Nice.
You see? He got some vinyl. Bang.
Oh, wow. Oh,
And Blackbird is the new label. Blackbird is the new label owned by Joe Nicolo and Bon Jovi.
Oh, man. Yeah.
So, but yeah, this is the new record. You know what I mean? Well, it's not new anymore. The unfortunate thing is that it came out during COVID, so we lost Malik while we were recording this Malik B from the Roots.
Yeah.
So this is dedicated to him. So it's a special color vinyl. You know what I mean? Got special inlays and everything on it. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'll send you a copy. And also, I forgot to send you the links this week, man, but it's been hectic for me.
No, it's all good. Yeah,
in the next couple days.
I'm gonna go pick
so
up
we've been making vinyl, man.
Did that happen after the Judgment record? So Joe, I know, part of Rough House Columbia. After they split up, he starts Judgment Records, right? RCA. Were you part of the...
Right.
Yeah, were you part of the Judgment record?
I was the first artist that he signed. I was the first artist that he signed over there.
Oh, that's
I was the first artist that he signed at Judgment, actually. When he started the label, then he signed. I was under the umbrella of Rough House.
Yeah, with the Fugees and stuff.
Yeah, like Joe Stowe, he was handling Lauren's business day to day. It was like, it was a crazy situation. But the only people that ended up going on his side was Chris Cross. This dude said that, and it said not. I mean, and the co-defendants, who was Karan and the youngsters, basically. It's called the co-defendants. So he really didn't have a label like that, and myself. You know what I mean? Chris Schwartz basically took everything and signed Major Figures and all the other shit. Then Joe he just wanted to focus on movies, man.
Yeah.
So the thing with me was, I didn't want to go with the guy who's out there. I want to go with the music guy of their business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So back then, I was thinking in a different way. Like, now as a older man thinking about business, I was like, fuck that. I should have got that meal from Chris, but had the goddamn chance. But, you know what I mean? But like I'm saying, it comes 360 because my relationship with Joe never stopped. Because got a new record with him.
There you go.
22 years later, like he said the day he signed me.
That's amazing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that was an amazing project too, man. So that's awesome that you guys continued and traveled in full circle. You just never stopped making music.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And that's the good thing about good music, about the hip hop that we know, the hip hop that we truly love. It's like during COVID, it was like it was fucked up. The plague was going on, but it was the shit for artists like me because everybody was sitting in the house
Doing music.
you know.
That's true.
Like he's sitting in the studio, he's tapes and shit. Thinking maybe we can
Yeah. Throw it
you
down.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I made more money during COVID than I'm doing right now.
Oh, no kidding, huh?
You know what I mean? It's like it was just really no bullshit because everybody was home. People was streaming, buying records, doing the licensing deals. I was connecting people and shit, man.
Wow.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it was just a bad time. You know what I mean? It was,
Yeah. That's true.
but hey, what can you say, man?
Yeah.
Hip hop survives, man. Like
Yeah.
that's the good thing about good music. Like I said, it never gets old, man. Good music never gets old. They're more into listening to our type of shit than
Yeah.
anything.
You brought up a good point because music really doesn't have an age in the sense that people still discover your older music, right? Yeah, you're
Right?
absolutely right, man. It's got, a shelf life of forever and it just depends when you
Imagine
find.
how many motherfuckers went double platinum in the crib alone.
I know. That's
You
a
know what I'm
good
saying?
point.
The homies, somebody went double platinum. A couple homies that went double platinum in the crib.
That is crazy. Yeah. I mean, good
You know what
music
I'm
is
saying?
good music.
Yo,
You're right.
listen, I know mad talented dudes, man. I know mad talented dudes, and they so selfish and so much of a perfectionist with their music that they never put the shit out.
That's
And I'm not gonna say no names, but he's a very, very famous DJ, very famous person I know.
wow.
And
He's
other
got
artists had to go get records to
yeah.
put out the shit that he made with them and then give him inspired by on the record
Yeah.
because it, it'll just never be good enough. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He never gonna share it with the world, dog. But you heard that shit a million times.
And it's probably amazing too, right?
I give you a hit. He got a money sign in his name.
Oh, damn. No kidding, huh? No kidding. Hey, what about you? Do you still have copies of your old original albums? So, like, for example, Wasabi. Do you still have copies of that, uh,
Yeah, man, we got them in the lab.
or are
Got a
you?
crate
Yeah,
in the lab.
yeah. Are you gonna at some point do a reissue? Man, that's the industry party. Bum Russia was the shit.
Keep a crate in the lab.
Oh my
Hold
gosh,
on,
man.
let me run through some joints. How you switch the camera around? I'm a dinosaur with this shit, yo.
Yeah, no, it's okay. So am I. Yeah.
Bang, here we go. You saw that joint?
Yep.
The other joints is on the
Oh,
wall.
I
Like,
remember
you
that. I remember that one. Yep.
know what I mean? This is 216,
Oh, geez. Yeah.
Rebels Renaissance.
Oh, there it is, man. There
Got
it
the
is.
great
Gray
matters.
matter. Holy cow.
We
Oh,
got a couple more some joints. This is Brick 9000, Leisure Grand Agent, Malik
oh
B,
man.
Lewis Logic.
Yeah, Mallet. Oh, Lewis Logic. Yep.
9000, man.
And you got some dope stuff too with the last
These
Emperor.
labels used to be the shit, man. This is the Il Collabo.
Oh
This
man.
was on Sony. This is 2005. Eric Sermon.
Oh,
You know what I
geez.
mean? Yeah, but the dude that was on this record,
Uh-huh.
they ended up getting into like a double murder homicide type crazy thing going on, man. Him and this dude from Sudan chopped up a cab driver or some crazy shit, dog. So the record got tossed off the shelf. My homie from the crib, B.
Oh, wow.
But this old school right here. Got this in the
C-Rays.
lab.
Yeah. Who
Fly.
is that? A Pawnee B? Oh, yep. Oh man, a Pawnee B killing it.
You know what I'm
She's
saying? Bronx
amazing.
science shit. We
She's amazing
keep
too.
on. I'm saying like I basically live in the lab, man. It's like you know what I mean. We just under construction. It's like trying to get shit together, man.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, y'all got man, that's a bunch of
Business
heaters right.
space and all that, man. You know, you see, it's doing the spackling and all that shit. You know,
Yeah.
and the construction this motherfucker. But
Yeah.
let me
Hey,
see. This is K Slugger right here. The
that's
joint.
right.
This got some crazy features on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Nas, Sauce Heist, myself, a Planet Asian. You
Yeah,
know,
Planet Asia is sick.
Recognize Ali, West Side Gun. You know what I
Wow.
mean?
Conway. Conway's on
Conway the
there
Machine.
too. Man.
You know, he did a lot of stuff with Conway, Egyptian Cloth, Hawks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Old school joint for you, got in the lab.
Oh, wow. That's another one right there
I
with
didn't spell the name
Chief,
wrong on this
Chief
motherfucker. I hate that.
Kamachi. Ah, yeah. Chief Kamachi's a beast
Over
too.
this label, what's it called? Was it El Boogie?
Yeah,
No, it's Blackberry Music, but the
that's
joint
right.
with Michael Myers is with it
Oh, yeah,
at one
yeah.
time.
Oh, yeah. We had Mike on the show too. He's amazing too. Yeah,
That's my man, yo. Good dude, man.
yeah,
Good
yeah,
people.
yeah. He killed it,
I
man.
just got the test pressings
Hey,
back.
the test
So you'll
press.
see it when the new joint coming soon, man.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I
Is it?
think that's why it's taking this joint so long, though. On
That's
some real shit. I keep it real. It's because of me, man. My old man sleeping habits,
all
you
good.
know, the coming to the studio, you know, the family things, man. It's just, you know,
Yeah,
everybody's grown up but still loves the music the same. So it
yeah,
makes it hard, you know what I mean, to actually link up like we used to so much
yeah.
and get these things accomplished. You know what I
No,
mean?
you're right, man.
The new album that I got the test pressings for,
Uh-huh.
definitely gonna hear some new production,
Woo.
some new arrangement stuff that we got together. We're getting into some live instrumentation, which has been a lot better these
Yeah.
days, especially like trying to get stuff synced and all that type of shit, man.
Okay.
So that's been kind of difficult, but
You got
other than that, man, you know,
a lot of songs. I love Robin Hood's. I mean, Konichiwa is some of my
DJ
favorites.
Jazz, man.
Yeah, you guys put it down. Oh, I love the track that you did with Last Emperor and Rucker Park,
Oh,
Philadelphia.
that's my
Oh my God.
name, Philadelphia He man. You know who did? You know who produced that track? DJ Kool Aid, not DJ, but Kool Aid, man. The producer from Croatia who produced Long Hot Summer and Beautiful for Master Ace. Did
Wow.
a lot of. He did the Sean P. He did the Sean P. Rod Digger Sadat joint. You know, he's a really good producer from Croatia who did that joint for me. I've been rocking with a DJ Fat Philly, Blackout Radio.
Hell yeah. That was a dope song. And your pen, man, it just continues to get better and better. But just, man, stuff you say is wild. Got your
You
rhyme
hear
across, either your mind's game, thought wrong, fiction or not. About time. This is where the line's drawn. I break backs like the cracks in the asphalt. Amazing.
Thank you very much, man.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And you know, I give all accountability, like I said, to the people we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I give all accountability and all props to all the people that I talked about earlier because without them, I wouldn't have the inspiration to go on my bag to come out and do better things and try to live up to that level. You know what I mean? My
Yeah.
expectations is highest. So I really appreciate that, man. Word up. I can't remember what I fucking said. So I can't remember them lines sometimes when I'm on stage. My man.
Yeah.
100.
Well, I
Respect.
appreciate yeah, I appreciate everything that you write. And yeah, again, Hood Thrill Hunters, Frozen Mugs, some of my favorites.
I'm glad you got that, man. I thought you were unaware of all that, man. You know what I'm saying? You got
Yeah.
that vinyl?
So I don't have the vinyl. I've got the wax from I have Gray Matter and I have the Unusual Styles. So I have to pick up some of the older titles for sure. I'd love to pick up Wasabi too because I like the earlier stuff. Oh, and I do have a bunch of the Rashid and Ill Advised
They
stuff.
have it. I sent you a link, and let me say this to all your listeners. Let me say
Okay.
this to all your listeners and to you to give it a joint. HipHopEnterprise.com has
Yep.
some of it, and big up to Chopped Herring, but HipHopEnterprise.com is who I've been working with for the past decade almost now. And
Okay.
they put out some of the best records in the world. They have like all my catalog, the
Yeah.
Rashid and Ill Advised, you know what I'm saying? Big up the Monk with the Funk, all
Yeah.
types of crazy releases.
Yeah.
The Hood Thrill Hunters, Frozen Mugs,
Yeah.
you name it, man. So definitely check it out. Gems Vinyl 1 and 2. You got to check that out, man. We've been putting out a lot of vinyl. So if you're a vinyl collector, please check out that hip
I
hop site.
am
You know
big.
what I mean?
And
Word
yeah,
up.
and you met, yeah. So I got to pick up Frozen Mugs, but it's got my favorite track on there is Public Housing.
Oh,
Just
word. DJ Too Tough.
yeah, hey dude, again, betting your chips on the
Flav
wrong
is nasty
number.
too.
Have me long enough to load a second clip to put you in a long slumber. Dirt is where you
Word up.
belong. Under. Oh man, I was like, damn.
Flav is nasty, yo. He made that album special, man. Big up
Yeah,
to Clever
dude.
One, the Blues Brothers, yo.
Yeah, bars,
Craziness.
man. Freaking bars.
Word up. I
Uh,
told you I was going to send you those files. What I'm going to do is shoot you those MP3s and all that too, man.
yeah, I
For sure.
appreciate that. I'm a dude that I gotta own the physical copy, so I'm gonna go back and cop it for sure.
See, and that's the thing. A segue back to what we was talking about before
Yeah,
is that our age group don't even fuck with the internet like that.
yeah,
Like most people I be talking to be like, nah, man, I'm gonna just buy it and shit. Like,
yeah,
where is it? I don't listen to Spotify. What's that? Or you know what I mean?
yeah,
So that's why numbers is looking low for me on that type of shit because my peoples don't have time for that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And if they are, they're not interested in this digital world
yeah.
that's
That's
been
true.
created for the music lover. You know what I'm saying? They like to go out, buy the records, buy the merch at your show. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Now we at the age where now shows and everything is an outing. People come with their wives and you know what I mean? People got their kids and shit with them. They buying shirts, CDs, cassette tapes, you know what I'm saying? And that right there again, the grassroots of hip hop is how it started. You know what
yeah,
I mean? And it's more beneficial because I don't make shit off of streaming. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? But 2 records
Send
is
some.
like a month worth of fucking streaming revenue.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's a great point. That's a
You
great
know,
point.
so and you don't meet nobody. You
Yeah,
don't get a chance to perform your records and let them see how people really appreciate your music.
yeah, live.
So,
Yeah.
that
No,
means a lot.
yeah, no, that's a great point, man. And there's just something about holding the actual CD or record, appreciating the art, and I mean, like for me too, the sound of the record when you put it on the record player, the crisp, the dusty sound effect that you just get with the music, it just you can't, to me, you can't replace
Yeah,
that.
man.
That's a
The
great,
resurgence in vinyl has been the best shit ever, yo.
yeah,
The
for sure.
resurgence in vinyl has been the best shit ever. And I have been telling people that since 2009, man, when I
Yeah.
was trying to convince Sony and all these people to press up more records and
Mm.
everything else. And everybody was looking at me like I was a fucking lunatic. And I was like, man, this is going to be the new wave again. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Trends come in cycles, man, and real
Yeah.
shit never dies.
That's right.
And the digital world is going to end because you don't own anything.
Yeah.
People are gonna be like, yo, at the end of the day, if I lose my hard drive, then fuck it. I lost all my music. I don't have shit, man. I don't remember nothing about that. You
Man,
know what I'm saying?
I almost went through a
So,
scare with that, so I feel you.
or my pop, he gonna be like, all right, roll up a joint, go in his rhythm room, look in his vinyl collection and pull out a
Yeah.
motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, Isaac Hayes record and put that shit on like I told you.
All day.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
That's why I gotta have the record, man, for reasons like that. And I do really just want to shout you out too for the song Black Renault. So again, Frozen Mugs, I told you Public Housing is one of my favorite joints of all time that you have made. But Black Renault with Malik B of the Roots is dope too as well. Again, your pen is hot, territory metaphors are banging
Thanks,
hands
man.
while I record up in the laboratory.
Damn, man, I keep dropping this pasta man holding his phone. Yo, I'm fucking up.
Yeah. Pole position
I'm
my
the chef, but
description in this category.
story.
Dude.
Word up.
Yeah.
Man, listen, it's hard sometime out here, man. You gotta let motherfuckers know, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Motherfuckers understand the story. Like
Yeah.
Nas said too, man, but I had to say it in a different way, you know, a Philly way of saying it and without biting one of the best MCs that ever said it. But that's just how we feel. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That's just how we feel on a daily basis in this rap game,
Yeah.
you know,
Let,
and
let
in
me
this culture, man. Shit is shrinking. Our community is shrinking, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
No,
crazy. As
that no,
much,
that's
much
a good point. Yeah, because it's like people just like you said, they just make music and they put it out and that's it. And that's the experience right there. But you guys went through the whole story of it from cradle to grave, right? Or at least cradle to when you published it, right? You recorded the music, you put that, you pressed that, and I mean you were at a time where you had to push your own stuff and go promote your own stuff too, right? Before you signed to the labels and I mean, you did it all, man. So it's just you're right,
independent,
man. That experience.
independent rap gave
Yeah,
us a chance to even sign major deals to control your life.
yeah, yeah,
Like we owned our masters. We already came into the deal owning our music. You know what I'm saying? We already came into the deal owning the music. So we
yeah,
already own the masters.
yeah,
So the first right, there's many people that just was living on first right of refuse deals, where the label be like, okay, go and cut these joints for me, come back in 90 days, we'll give you 40,000. And then with the independent hip hop game hustle that we had, we go press the records, you know what I mean? Hire some independent promoters like Wes Jackson and them from Seven Heads, you know what I mean, with J Live and all them dudes, because they was doing crazy promotion. Buys One, who started, you know what I mean? What's the label he started that got everybody just banging with Baby Grand? You know what I'm saying? He used to work at Priority.
Right. Yeah.
Buys One and them, and they used to promote records. When they used to send out records like Master P, they used to put your record in that bundle.
Oh, wow.
When they used to send out like, you know what I mean, Jay-Z or something, they put your record in the bundle. You know what I'm saying? For all yo, man.
It's good marketing.
It was different.
Yeah.
It was different, man.
Okay.
My situations with the people that are dealing with my music are cool.
Okay,
so
cool.
I don't mind that at all.
Awesome.
You know what I mean?
Where are they based out of?
They're in Belgium.
Oh, how far is that from? I don't know how far that is.
Belgium from me is like 12 hours.
Oh, that's far enough.
But no, I work with them all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, I work with them all the time, yo.
Okay.
And you know, I actually got put on to them. This is crazy. I was in the States, and I was trying to do some stuff with dope folks. Okay. And God bless the dead. God bless John, man. Rest in peace. He wanted to do the record, but he told me, like, he was like, yo, if you work with my man Rob at Chopped Herring, or my other guy over here, is like, they'll be able to give you the money that you should get for your project. Good. That was like how cool music used to be, business used to be with people back then. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how we hooked up, and then we've been working from there.
Okay.
Not about the money, but about the music. And he just keeps supporting us and putting out records. And check out the website. You'll find so much other shit you like. They got a new Southwest label. They're putting out like so many demo tapes, unreleased records. You know, these Chopped Herring is on, but Hip Hop Enterprise.
Yeah.
Right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Word up.
Nice. Oh man. Yeah, that's the hot sauce, right?
Put it on me on a late night.
Is it good?
Chef Boyardee up in this motherfucker.
That is funny as hell.
Not only am I the rapper, I'm the chef up in the lab, yo. Excuse me.
I love it, man.
All right.
Good stuff, man. Well, hey,
I really appreciate it, man.
And what about performing these days? Do you get a chance to rock a lot throughout Europe, or is it just once in a while?
Yeah, we do a lot of shows. We do not a lot of shows, but we do shows pretty often, yearly. And I'm really looking towards some other markets now, as far as like South America, Asia, and stuff like that, because of Africa, of course. You know what I mean? But we've been to like maybe 30 countries in Europe, and we've been there so many times that people are friends now from over the years, of just going there and rocking at the festivals and everything, which is a really big thing here during the summertime.
Yeah.
And we just got invited to Caracas, Venezuela. We got invited to Bogota, Colombia. Hopefully we can come there if you know some people. I'd love to come there, bumping the Russ.
Oh, I know.
You know what I mean?
Holy cow. That'd be great. As I establish myself out here, that would be dope. 100%.
The good thing about him is you probably see him walking around.
I know.
You know what I mean? When you
least expect it. It just didn't hit my mind until you mentioned it to me, man. So I was like, oh shit. Yeah. That could happen.
Exactly. He said, And listen, on that note, that era was a major, major, major part of my life. Big up to Run DMC, big up to LL Cool J, Records, as a whole, Rick Rubin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tila Rock. I'm glad they found him again. And he's back. Yeah. Because that's a crazy story in itself. You know what I'm saying? But, that's hip hop. Good music never gets old.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's the way to summarize it.
Man. Bless you, man. Have a great day. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be on your show and show some records and talk some shit while I'm in the studio cooking up, chefing up some marvelous shit in the kitchen. Yeah. You know what I mean? And appreciate it, yo.
Absolutely. It's been an honor. Been a fan since way back when. And it's I just appreciate your time to talk to me about everything in the past, what's going on, and your philosophy on music and life.
Thank you, Indonesia. Thank you, worldwide hip hop community. I love and respect you. Big up the Forecast Radio, your show, podcast. It's the shit, man. Love hip hop forever. 100.